Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Suzanne and Sarah YouTube channel. I'm Susanne Moore, realtor in beautiful sunny Bend, Oregon, but coming to you from lovely sunny Baja, Mexico. And I'm a realtor with the Realty One Group Discovery office in Bend, Oregon. And I'm also the founder of the Central Oregon Investor Network, which brings together investors not only from Central Oregon, and also from places all over the country to learn from one another, share resources, and help each other create more passive income in our lives through real estate investments. So today we are going to talk about how to proactively navigate legal issues that you may face as a real estate investor. Now, the goal is not to scare you, but it's all about being prepared and having people who you need, those experts on speed dial when you need them. So we all know real estate investing can be a really great way to grow your wealth, create financial freedom so you can live and work where you want, but it can come with some legal challenges. So to succeed in this world of real estate, it's really important to understand the legal landscape, from property laws to contracts. There's always landlord-tenant laws that are changing, as well as tax implications of real estate. And we also have an episode specifically on that. So today we just really want to talk you through some of the key legal considerations you want to be aware of and give you some actionable tips to help you navigate some of the complexities that may come up so that you can safeguard your investments. So first off, you want to understand the property laws in the areas where you're invested or investing. So before you jump into any real estate investment, it's really important to just take some time, get familiar with the property laws in your area. And these can differ from state to state, county to county, city to city, and can really cover everything from property rights to zoning laws, building codes, land use restrictions. Things like short-term rental restrictions vary by city, at least in Central Oregon. So knowing the ins and outs of those local property laws is not just a smart move, it's actually very necessary to avoid headaches and issues down the road. Because if your strategy is a short-term rental and you buy one, but you don't know that there's regulations and your property is not eligible, then your whole strategy is upside down. So if you're unsure about any regulations, reach out to a legal professional for guidance. And also, if you're using a good realtor who is investor focused, folks like Sarah and I can always help guide you in some of the generalities of these areas and connect you to experts who can help you with the specifics. So navigating contracts and agreements. This is such a big part of our job as realtors. And when you're working in real estate, you will know that contracts are everywhere, from purchase and sale agreements to lease contracts to property management contracts, just to name a few. And understanding the ins and outs of these documents is really important for protecting yourself and your investments. So you want to enlist the help of a qualified real estate attorney who can review contracts on your behalf, negotiate terms that align with your best interests and your strategies. And this really helps. It's really important for complex and creative real estate transactions, high value properties, where even small mistakes can cost you big. Seriously, you guys, one word in a sales contract can make all the difference. So it's no joke. When we tell you to get legal help with contracts, sometimes it is very worthwhile. So complying with landlord-tenant regulations. This is a big one for those of us who have long-term rentals. And, landlord-tenant laws are constantly changing in various cities, counties, jurisdictions all over the country. So If you're investing in rental properties, you have to understand at least the basics of landlord-tenant regulations. This is a non-negotiable because these laws, as I said, vary by location. They govern things like tenant screening, lease agreements, rent collection, eviction procedures, and like so many other things in between all of those topics. So you have to stay somewhat informed about your rights and responsibilities as a landlord if you're hiring a property manager. If you're doing it yourself as a DIY property manager, you got to know all the things. And you need to know all those things because you have to know them to keep things running smoothly with your tenants, to avoid costly legal disputes and a lot of headaches. So just make sure that you are part of your local RIA, your real estate investing association. Make sure that you are connecting with other landlords in your area who can help keep you up on the changing legal landlord tenant laws, and just make sure that you're always in compliance. It's so important. Or just hire a property manager, but still know your rights. So, managing your risk and your liability. We know that real estate investing can come with its fair share of risk, but there's strategies to help minimize your liability. So one of those ways to protect your personal assets is to set up a legal entity like an LLC or a trust to hold your real estate investments that can shield your personal assets from legal claims that relate to your property. So you also want to make sure that you have the right kind of insurance coverage, whether it's landlord coverage, umbrella insurance, or another policy to make sure you are protected from unforeseen risks. We talked about tax implications in a whole separate episode here on This Is the Answer YouTube channel. So if you want more details on taxes, you can check out that episode. We'll have the link in our show notes here. But tax considerations play a huge role in your success as an investor, and understanding how taxes impact your investments can really affect your profitability. So things like property taxes, capital gains, depreciation, 1031 exchanges, those are just a few of the factors that you will need to keep in mind. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, then make sure you check out some of the other episodes we have on our channel because we talk about all of these topics in depth. Also, make sure you work with a tax professional who specializes in real estate investments to help you develop a tax efficient strategy, a proactive strategy that supports your financial goals and ensures that you're taking advantage of all of the available deductions and incentives that are available to you as an investor. So I would also say it's really important to just have the relationships with your attorneys before you need them. Make these phone calls now. So a critical aspect that so many people overlook is the importance of having these trusted attorneys lined up before you need them. And so and they're going to be different for different things. Some attorneys only focus on landlord tenant laws. Some of them only focus on contract law. Some of them only focus on handling sales, like purchase and sale contracts. So, you may need someone for contract review, landlord tenant issues, property disputes. You want to have the right legal help readily available to you to avoid major headaches later. So a real estate attorney who knows your business will be able to quickly respond when you need advice or assistance. You may even also want to consider just having them on retainer, so paying them a small amount so that when you call, they answer your phone call. So take the time to build that relationship with these folks ahead of time so you're not scrambling to find one when things get complicated. If you are scrambling and you are one of our clients, you can always call us because we have lots of folks to refer you to. And hopefully, wherever you are, you have a trusted investor-focused realtor to help you too. Okay, well, let's wrap it up today. So we know real estate investments can offer really great opportunities for building our wealth and creating a life of freedom, but you have to be mindful of the legal side of things because that's just as important as making the right investment choices. So you got to educate yourself on those property laws, navigate your contracts, stay compliant with landlord-tenant regulations, protect your assets, plan your taxes. I know it sounds like a lot, but it's all so that you will be in a stronger position to minimize your risk and maximize your returns. So as you work on your real estate journey, make sure you have those really important professional relationships ahead of time so that you can invest with confidence and peace of mind. So, thank you so much for joining us today as we talked about the essential legal considerations for real estate investors. If you liked today's episode, please give us a thumbs up. We would love if you subscribe so you don't miss another episode. And we will be back with more Bend lifestyle and real estate investing knowledge to drop for you on the next episode. See you next time.